Shall we start? Hello, welcome to the JS conference. I'm the speaker of the. My name is Ricky Kim. So I'm going to talk about why talk is it most important at the JS conference. Pretty ironic, right? A session saying that session is what is most important. Then what's the answer? The answer is the question you ask, the conversation you start, the problem you share, whether it is related to the session or not. Whether somewhat ironically, what stick with us to listen to answers isn't the answer. The most important thing is the question after you got listen to session. So when you're learning something, you will probably starting from like, so what do I understand? And then you are going to ask what you are going to really ask. Last year, when I participated, many of the speakers was wondering the questions, but no one was asking, so they were so sad. So that's why I implemented this presentation today. So starting chapter, prerequisite. Especially I want to give some quick tips for the first timer. There's no like document to help to the first timers. I will give you some prerequisite. So first prerequisite is laptop, is the MacBook. Look around you. Nobody bring the Windows laptop, and I brought the Windows laptop last year. I felt so much peer pressure last year. And even here, I can see no one using the Windows laptop. So second, coffee. Last year, the coffee inside the venue was so expensive, so it was really hard to drink. But this year, I'm glad like they offered the coffee. So hydrate often, caffeinate always. You're going to listen dozens of sessions today. And lastly, t-shirts. And last year, for some reason, XL and XXL size of t-shirts disappear first. And when I look around the numbers, it doesn't fit. So when you arrive at the venue, the first thing you do is go to the t-shirt table and get them. Because memory will be disappear, but the t-shirts remain. So let's talk about why, as a question, listener's view, why it is important to asking a question. The question, because sessions give you information, questions give you understanding. So what's the really questions mean? What really question meaning is like, when you want to ask a question, you need to start from thinking first. The first thing is like, I understand this much, but I under that part. So when you try to form a questions, you are forced to ask yourself, what I know, what I don't know. And that makes like, you truly started understanding, stop being a just listener to ask something. And then you truly deeply understand about what you understand this today. So let's flip the speaker's view. When I'm writing these speaking things, I realize sometimes something a similarity between the writing a code and writing a talk. So writing a talk, writing a code, audience delivering it and compiling it, and audience reaction, and the log of the compile log. And when I see today, it looks like I have some fata log today. And when you're asking a question, which means it's related to the code review. So imagine yourself, you made hours of works, 35 chain, you added over 500 line, someone reviewed it. Someone said LGTM without any comments. How would you feel? Either you will feel they even look my code, or my code was too boring to discuss. So same things happen to the speakers. Nobody wants to the empty code review. No speakers want silent room. Same things for the code review, improves the code quality, and questions improve the speaker's quality. And improved speakers always committing to the JavaScript community, so which makes the JavaScript community more fluent. So in some way, everyone loves to committing to the open source community. So it is the same thing. You are when you're asking to the question to the speaker, which means you are committing to the JavaScript community. So final chapter is, so you listen this session, and you will stuck on the one question, one problem. What is that? Is like, what should I ask and how should I ask? So sometimes the great question doesn't come from the session itself. Sometimes they come from the connecting the dots from the session itself. So last year I went to the two different sessions. One was the how to make a fast snappy web, and second one was how to ensure the test coverage. When I listened to different sessions, I was wondering how to make a fast snappy web and how to test them. So I bring that questions to the speakers, and then we had a deep conversation after that because he never thought about that section. And as a speaker, I also want to attend another session while I'm speaking. So speakers really love to get questions about other session to including the my sessions. So I merged the questions and then I asked them, and he gave me a really good answers. And I think I learned it more deeply than the session while I was listening. And lastly, when you're giving the questions, you will think about, especially for the Japanese or East North Asians, they will think, my question isn't dumb, or like, does my question will be annoying to the speaker? So as a developer, I tried to testing it last year. I bring the 10 different questions to 10 different speakers. Some of them safe, some of them are bad, some of them made no sense. So, and how was the result? Was nobody got annoyed. Everyone was smiling and they're waiting for the questions actually. So today, if you feel anything interesting or anything you want to question, even though you feel it is dumb question, try to ask a question. Speakers will be love to listen. So yeah, this is the end of the speech. Thank you very much.